Tonight, we're going to talk about how to choose profitable markets, profitable niche markets. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're excited about it. I hope you're excited about it. Let's get started and let's get ready to rumble. So what we're going to do is we're going to play our starting theme right now. Okay, so like I said, I'm Bishop James. I feel God Brown, the internet's favorite pastor, and I'm here to talk about earning income online. Christian Stimulus was designed because as a young pastor is coming up trying to get a church started, I spent a lot of years where I paid to preach. That means they weren't paying me. I was paying the church bill, my bill, the house, everything. People would come up and need stuff, so I was paying their bills, my bills, and so I understand the strain that people go through, especially pastors and ministries go through, especially in the early days. More important than that, I'm an entrepreneur to my heart. I've been doing entrepreneurship since I was with my mother, who used to always had a booth at a flea market, always was selling something somewhere. She had a side hustle before they called them side hustles. And so tonight I want to talk about how to choose your profitable niche for your online business. Now, as we get started, and this is where I left off with those of you that didn't hear what I said, because you couldn't have heard what I said. We have a free giveaway. We're giving away a free Acer laptop. Free Acer laptop. All you have to do is go to the giveaway page, and I've put it in the chat, and I've also got it on the screen, ifggo.pro/giveaway. ifggo.pro/giveaway. And you can register to win that. It's our Thanksgiving giveaway, and it costs you nothing except some of your time, and plus you get some of my emails. But other than that, it is absolutely free, and we hope that you'll take part in that. On tonight, we're going to talk about specifically couple things. First, what are the most profitable niche? And then we're going to go back through, and on Thursday night, I'm going to show you how to research them for yourself. What are people looking at right now? How are they determining what they're going to buy? That's going to be Thursday's class. But tonight, we've got 5 different little niches, and we want you to take a look at them so you know what they are. Online, these are the money makers. And we could add a couple. Dating, I did not put in here because you can make money at it, but it's what it is, you know. You can make a blog on dating. The problems that I ran into when I tried to date. Yeah, you can do that. That's also a niche. I did not include it in this list, but let's get with it. First, self-improvement. If you can create a self-improvement course, ebook, a coaching program, if you can do videos and put them on YouTube and offer self-improvement advice, training them online, how to be better. Let me tell you, most people want to be better than they are. If they're in business, they want to be better business people. If they're single mothers, they want to be a better mother. If they want to improve themselves. And one of the easiest ways to earn income online is to feed that self-improvement desire. Go where they're at and give them what they need and want. You know, Martin Luther King said one time that people will buy what they need and want and beg for what they need. But the fact is that you need to put what you have in the you want this category. You need to put that in the you need to have this. I solve a problem for you. One of the things that we teach all the time on our different training is that you need to solve one problem with one bullet. One problem, one bullet. One bullet, one problem. Don't try to shoot with a shotgun. You bring down an elephant with a elephant gun, it shoots a very large round, but it is a single round. Now you can shoot a squirrel with a squirrel gun with little itty bitty pellets, but we're not trying to shoot squirrels. We want to we don't want to just waste time. We want to be able to generate real profit for what we do. All right. So self-improvement is a critical market. People want that. It's probably the easiest way to earn income online is through the self-improvement marketplaces. All right. So if you have experience, let me tell you something. When I learned to fly, I was the first person in my family to get a pilot's license. I hadn't flown. My mother hadn't flown. Nobody in my family had flown. So well, maybe some of my cousins had, but I hadn't. And so I had to overcome that fear of getting in the airplane. I didn't know I was afraid of heights till I got up there and seen what a real height was. But they were using terminology I had never heard. Aileron. Who knows what an aileron is? You know, I didn't know. You know, my flight instructor told me, go check the aileron. The who? Check the aileron. The who? How do you check that? You know, I didn't know what to. I looked down and make sure I was zipped up. You have to understand the various terminology, or it can breed fear. Perhaps you will teach people how to overcome their fears by understanding the terminology and the circumstances around whatever you're teaching. Okay? So, how can you improve others' life? Overcoming fear is a very important component of self-improvement. All right? Many people won't go online and do videos because of fear. You know, in my case, I have a face for radio, but I still get on here, you know, and you learn how to overcome, right? Next thing that people spend money on, I'm talking about what they spend money on, not what they talk about. You know, they argue about politics, but they spend money on golf. They argue about politics, but they spend money on the hobby. Some people's hobby is shopping, you know, clothes hogs, you know. They do that. So fishing, golfing, dancing, whatever the hobby is that a person has, chess, they will spend money on. You'd be surprised what people will spend, how much money they will spend on a brand new chess set because they like it, all right? So you want to target profitable niches in the area of hobbies. That's the second way. The third way, and this should be down another page, but making money is making money online and side hustles. People spend money to learn how to get rich, to learn how to make money. Now, all of us have seen Amway. We know the question. Have you ever had the question asked of you, how would you like to make some more money? Listen, who's going to answer that and say, no, I got plenty. I don't need anything else. Well, they know that. It's a psychology behind it. But people will still spend money for real money-making opportunities and side hustles. They know people are making big cash online. They already know that. So you don't have to reconvince them that that's the truth. But people want you to tell them, and they want to know how to make money online. All right, so that's another very lucrative topic. All right, so we've got first self-improvement, hobbies. You know what golf club, real good golf graphite clubs called? Making money online, side hustles. You know, some people know when you say side hustles, they immediately go and they think of Uber, driving for Uber or driving for Lyft. But others, they're not going to drive. They want something of that there is their own business online that they can sell and make money with. That's why affiliate marketing is so lucrative, because there's so much content available for making money online and side hustles. So that is a niche that I like, and that I really indulge in, and I think that it's one that you might like too. The next one is weight loss, fitness, and health. Whether you're talking about diets, whether you're talking about workout programs, whether you're talking about weight loss, whether you're talking about equipment, regardless of what you're talking about, that whole industry, weight loss, fitness, and health. Now, most places break off fitness and health from weight loss because it really is a separate area. But we want to talk about weight loss, fitness, and health. I told you about dating is another great one. People are really, people want to know how to get my wife back, how to get my husband back. All of those types of vertical markets. People are desperate. What are people desperate about? When you find that out, then you found what they'll spend their money on. The Bible says that where a man's heart is, there will his wallet be also. Many people are trying to keep their purse and their wallet in a place that's separate from their heart. But people will give their heart. That's why many people don't give to church, because their heart not there. Okay, their heart not. That's why many people won't give to nonprofits that help the community. Their heart's not there. It's their mind is on them. And therefore my foe no more. I'm gonna get all I can all I get, and then I'm gonna sit on the can. That is the mindset of. But there are others who, once you can get their heart moving toward a given issue, get them to buy into the need. Remind them. I saw on television today, one of the Cowboys players was talking about how he lived in the projects. I believe it was in Phoenix, the ex-Cowboy players over. And he grew up with the Salvation Army helping his family. So he had no problem being at the Salvation Army to give back during this time where the Salvation Army is helping. That's part of the mix. They've bought in. Their heart is there. So their body will be there. Their income will be there. Their treasure will be there. Their family will be there. Everything that is them will be there. You have to get people to buy in to what you are doing. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. And so as long as they can trust you to solve a problem, remember, one bullet, one problem. You're solving one problem with one bullet, one-on-one, all right? As long as you do that, people will be willing to follow you and not only follow you, but purchase what you have to offer. Like I said, for some people, their hobby is clothes. I was going to put clothing down here, but I thought that really fit well under hobbies. But if you want to put clothing, that is also a place where you can earn income. Fashion and clothing is a place where you can really earn income online. There are people making hundreds of thousands of dollars per year teaching people how to put on makeup, all right? And they're teenage girls teaching other teenage girls how to put on makeup. You don't have to be college trained to put on makeup. You don't have to be a cosmetologist. My mother was a cosmetologist, so I know what the word is. That's a beautician. You don't have to be a beautician in order to earn real income online with a proper niche that you understand. All right. So those are the niches that we're going to concentrate on getting you into, or giving you direction on how to address. Real estate. Another one. People have dreams of real estate. Now, you have to find out in those dreams how to turn those dreams and someday I'm gonna into right now I need to. All right. Someday I'm gonna will not put food on your table, and someday I'm going to will not put food on your table, but I'm gonna do it right now. Will. right? So you have to move people from the someday it would be nice to the I'm going to do it right now. And when you get them there, then they will go in their wallet and spend because they have determined that this is something they want. People buy what they want, even if they have to beg for what they need. And that's just the truth. What else we have today? I'm a little bit late, but it's 7:55. We try to make these exactly 30 minutes. I try to get real close to 30 if you're watching, and I see that there are a number of people watching. If you're watching, please go ahead, and if you have any questions about what I've said so far, put it in the question section. All right? Oh, hey, how you doing? All right. How do you? Okay. How do you determine what's best for you? That's the question. Well, actually, you don't necessarily just look at what's best for me. You look at what is really biting. What are people biting on right now? I used to be a fisherman when I lived in Michigan. I used to love to fish. I don't do it much anymore. In fact, I don't do it at all anymore. Because, down here in Texas, they got snakes that really can hurt you. Okay, up in Michigan, every now and then there was a blue moccasin, or a blue racer or something like that. But for the most part, snakes were pretty timid because it was cold up there and they didn't like up there, so they moved south. Anyway, since I was a fisherman, I learned long ago, you have to fish with the bait the fish that are biting are wanting. Let me say that again. You have to fish with the bait that the fish that are biting are wanting. Listen, catfish feed on the bottom. They like trash, garbage, and junk. Okay? You can't throw a fly on top of the water and expect to catch a lot of catfish. You have to sink the bait to the bottom. We used to use them, and I just thought about my father in ministry. My father, period, Howard Caver. He's not my biological father, but in every other way, he served as a father for me here in Texas. And we used to go fishing. Man, we'd rent this. He had a boat, for number one, but then we'd go rent the boat. We get the catfish guide, and the catfish guide we used also sold the Mr. Whisker stink bait. And so we go out in the boat, and the guy we go out with would put chum on the water. Now, I know somebody out there said, well, what in the world is chum? Well, chum is this real stinky stuff, usually made with stale beer, corn, even yeast and stuff. It stunk. But you throw it out on the water, and then you get the Mr. Catfish stink bait. And it was like a mud ball. And you'd put it on the hook, and then you'd sink that hook to the bottom. Well, that stink bait drew catfish. It ran everybody else. It ran every other kind of fish away. But catfish loves the smell of rotten things, okay? Because that's what they eat. They're bottom feeders. Well, if you're trying to fish with trout bait and catch catfish, that's the wrong methodology. You have to fish with what the fish that are biting on, are eating. That's why you have to be specific in what market. You can't just throw stuff out and say, well, whoever wants this, we're gonna get you to buy it. That's not how it works, okay? You have to be intentional, meeting a need. Touch yourself and say, I gotta meet somebody's need. And when you do that, that's the key to earning income, all right? So let me tell you about some more of our sponsors. If you want to know about domain flipping, that's one of the things that I love to do, man. It's better than house flipping. I don't hit my hand with a hammer. Nothing, I get hurt. It's very, very sedentary for somebody who's had a foot amputated. It's the perfect deal. So what you're going to do with domain flipping is you buy a domain name. Hopefully you buy one that has traffic already come to it. You put up a very skeleton site, and then you sell it and flip it. The longer you keep it, the more you sell it for. It is not unusual to have 2-year-old sites sell for $30,000. It is not unusual if they're built up, if they start making some money. It's not unusual if you're making some money to keep that site and make more than $30,000. Usually it's what people buy at 4x the annual income. In other words, they pay 4 times what the site brings in. All right. So be aware of that. So go to ifggo.pro and go to the domain course. I'm going to put that again in the chat. You can click on it. You don't have to type it in. Here you go. I hope that helps you. All right. Let me also put it on the screen for those that are watching. And oh, there it is. And you can get that domain course. It's ifggo.pro/domain course. Groove pages. Groove with me. Okay. As you can tell, I don't sing. In fact, when I try to sing, my name might be James Brown, but whenever I'm in church and I try to sing, people come, run up, grab the mic, and try to take over and help me. It's needed. All right. But Groove pages, free. Say free. Right now, it's free. I said it is free. I love Groove pages. You're going to love it too. Go and get it. Check it out. But first, if you want to try that domain course, it is absolutely excellent. You can either learn how to do it yourself and build the site yourself. If you know how to use WordPress and like that, you can build the site yourself. Or they will do 2 for you. And you can just let them do all the work and you collect all the money. That sounds good, don't it? So it's the Hayes method. You'll love it. Domain is ifggo.pro/domain-course. Domain-course. And let's look at Groove again. I talked about the laptop giveaway, talked about this, that, and the other. Of course, I don't see the Groove. Oh, there it is. Okay, now on the screen you have the Groove link, ifggo.pro/IMN. That's free Groove funnels. If you've been hearing about funnels, I used to use another package for funnel building. But if you've been hearing about funnels and you say, well, hey, I want to get involved in that, but I can't, don't worry about it. Go there and you can start free. And I'm not talking about just 30 days free either. I'm talking about long-term free. All right, you can get Groove pages and Groove sell like that. You can get all that comes. Groove pages is free, so you can create web pages. You can make your we talked about before bridge pages, and you can make bridge pages there and be able to do your affiliate marketing and all like that. So use that. Be aware of that. Don't be ashamed of that. And let me put that on the screen as well, in the chat as well, so that you can use it. Okay. Groove pages. Yes. Let's do it. Okay. So that's in there as well. I have some more. Restream is what we use to broadcast here. ifggo.pro/restream. It's right there on the screen. And that's it. I'm over my time. But let me tell you, I want to pray for you before I quit. I do this every Tuesday and Thursday night at 7:30. We have a 2 o'clock in the afternoon class on Saturday where I answer questions. It's question and answer only. We do some question and answer here, like I just did for the lady here. And but what we want you to do is to come and be a part of these classes. Now, this coming Thursday. Now, next Thursday, we're not going to have a class, Thanksgiving. They have Thanksgiving near my birthday because I am a turkey. But Thursday, we're going to have not going to have a class on Thanksgiving. Be aware of that. We probably will have the question and answer on Saturday if you're still at home, okay? So let's see. What else? Let me pray. I want to pray for you. Like I said, I want to pray for you. Lord, I thank you right now for these people that have come here. Lord, if they're struggling with their finances, Lord, meet the need. Lord, if they don't know where to go or how to turn, or they're under stress, Lord, meet the need. Lord, you do what I can't do. You fix what I can't fix. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. See you Thursday. God bless you. This is Bishop James, I Feel God Brown, with Christian Stimulus. I'll talk to you again real soon.